All verse rising soul family. So with this topic, I'm going to tell you social status does a lot for a female and a male on social media. Because let me tell you this, there's been a lot of women who met up and hooked up with a lot of guys just for having a huge social status on social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, any type of social media. And it does well for these females. And vice versa. A male that has a lot of social status on social media, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, anything, it grants him a lot of access to have a lot of females, man. Because let me tell you, for example, you know, Tyrek English, which is spelled Tyrek English. He's on all social medias, Instagram, TikTok. Tyrek English, he stated and said like 95% of the women that had high interest in him, you know, he had sex with a lot of them, whether they was local or out of state. And it's due to him posting thirst traps on TikTok, Instagram, and a lot of females that flock to him just because he built his social status on social media by posting thirst traps and all that stuff. So that just shows you the power of social media. The power of social media is like huge. Because let me tell you something, a lot of these guys that are meeting up with a lot of these women from all types of countries and all types of locations on planet Earth, it's due to the social status that a lot of these guys have utilized on social media, man. Because if a lot of guys had never used social media at all, never, a lot of these guys wouldn't be hooking up with a lot of women from all these different places if they just stuck to working these 9-to-5 jobs and they don't expand their horizon. The same thing with females. You know, if a lot of females never utilize social media to build social status, you know, they wouldn't have a lot of sexual connections with a lot of guys if they just stuck to their 9-to-5 jobs. Because, you know, 9-to-5 jobs don't grant you a lot of access to women and men the way that social media does. It just don't, because the power of social media is so strong, man. Tyrek English can vouch for me and tell you this for real. Like, social status matters, man. Like, look at the people who do Twitter. Look at the people who do Twitter, Pornhub, and OnlyFans and all that stuff. All these females and males that you see do sex content for money or just building social status. Look at how so many males and females flock to them. You know, like, come on, man. These people that never utilize social status on social media, they would never meet up with a lot of women or men in the first place. Like, these are all facts, man. Now, it's one thing, it's another topic talking about a lot of individuals selling out to the devil just to have a lot of men and women. That's a whole nother topic. We know about that. But just for the fact about just being able to experience a lot of soulful beings and have fun memories with, man. That's what social media is all about. Like, social media means socializing with other soul beings that can relate to your frequency. You know, because let's say a guy posts thirst traps, you know, something that a lot of heterosexual or bisexual females like. Let's say a guy posts thirst traps, and that causes a lot of females to flock to him because he's posting the thirst traps on the TikTok and Instagram, YouTube, whatever social media. And he's smashing a lot of these females that flock to him from this TikTok and social media just because he utilized and built his social status on social media. Now, let me tell you this, the way this stuff can work, man, the way this stuff only gonna work, man, like, it does take for other audience, it does take for other viewers to repost your content just so other people can go see it. So, like, if a guy posts thirst traps and all that stuff and a female sees it, if she reposts the guy's thirst traps, come on, man, let's think about it. If the female reposts the guy's thirst traps and share it to one of her girls in their little group chats, other females gonna flock to him. The other females gonna repost the same guy's thirst trap, and it's bringing more females to him. You see what we talking about here? Now, here's another thing about how a guy's social status like grows on social media. Let's say a guy has sex with a female, and that female tell her girls like how good the sex was with this guy, and now the other girls know about it. They follow him on social media, and guess what? Now his followers going up because of that one female that told her girls of how good his sex was. So the other girls got curious and tried him out, and now it's bringing him more followers on social media. And guess what? He having more females to hook up with and meet up from all these different countries, all because of the social status he built with just from one female that he had sex with. And the female ran and told the other girls about how good he was in the bedroom. So it caused a lot of these other females in the countries of Trinidad, Philippines, Germany, whatever country it is, to be intrigued by a dude and go see what dude about. Like, social status on social media is like a big thing. Like, a lot of people should not underestimate. I used to underestimate social media, thinking like, oh, it's not really all that. But also having social status on social media can also grant you, like other people to tune into your talent. So if you do music, or you do anime creation, you do anything, it's gonna cause other people that relate to your frequency, that do the same exact thing, they're gonna come to you, and you can build a unity, you can build a whole network team. And bro, like, insist, look, you actually gonna like make history. You actually gonna make history with your talents because other people gravitated to you on the social media. So social status do matter, family. That's what I can tell you. Social status like matters for every single thing. It ain't just gotta be sexual, it's also for everything. Any type of talent, anything that, bro, like the list goes on. Let me tell you something. There's females out there that built social status on social media, and it shocks them to the point like on how many people want to meet up with them, because they wasn't seeing so many people wanting to do things with them locally. But these people that's like 5,000 miles away in a whole nother country wants to like link up and have fun with them. Like, that's the power of social status on social media. And think about this too. There's literally people out there that are in high school and college right now that have a huge social status. Like, there's people out there right now that have a huge social status and is known by almost everyone on the whole planet in all different countries. Imagine this, right? Imagine a college dude that's in Nebraska, and he's well known by so many girls in all these different countries. How can people know so much about this college dude in Nebraska from all these different countries? It's because of social status on social media. Like, the things that he like posting on there, it might be like thirst traps or whatever, because that's what gravitates a lot of these females out here. So that's what it does, family. Because a lot of these females, they get on social media to see thirst traps. That's what they be on there for. You know, and these are all facts, man. These are all facts. The power of social media is like real strong, family. It's real strong. Like, you shouldn't even underestimate it. And like, you know, the baby boomer generation and Generation X, they would never comprehend this because they grew up in the time of the 1950s, 1960s, and 1970s. So it's like they wouldn't comprehend social media being a big deal. But people that are like Generation Z, which is, you know, we comprehend how the power of social media, of social status, really matters to grant you a lot of access to women and men that you would like to meet and all that, man. Like, come on, this stuff is deep, man.